Jeff Bezos is either a tiny man handling his midlife crisis with steroids or a very large thumb. But is he a scam? Find out in another thrilling episode of Is It a Scam? Yep. Jeffrey gave up his job as a hedge fund manager in 1994 to open a bookstore, which would be a very charming story if at any point he ever seemed to care about books. He insists in interviews that it was actually just an ideal commodity to get a foothold in online sales, which he hoped to someday turn into a monopoly. He was able to make that dream a reality using only grit, determination, and a $300,000 loan from his parents. As Amazon grew, he stuck to 4 key principles. Number 1, never pay taxes. He built his business by undercutting brick and mortar stores by not having to pay sales tax. He also avoided corporate tax, including in 2019 where they paid literally zero tax on $10 billion in profit. And even though he has so much money his yacht has a yacht, he almost never pays personal taxes. Principle number 2, never compete in an open market. Once he got his monopoly by not paying taxes, he protected it by buying up potential competitors, blocking sellers from offering cheaper prices anywhere else, and rigging search results in its own favor. Number 3, never treat employees like people. From toxic company culture in the corporate office to monitoring every second of warehouse workers' lives so that they even have to pee in bottles to not get fired for taking breaks. And of course, rule number 4, look as creepy as possible in every photograph ever taken of you. And then last week, Lil Jeffrey announced that the storied newspaper he's been quickly destroying is only allowed to publish opinions about free markets and personal liberties. 2 of the things he's worked his whole career to make sure don't apply to his companies or his workers. And his reason was those are the pillars that built America, a country he cares so much about building that he's never allowed himself to pay his share of the taxes. But is Thumbelina a scam? Yep.